Hello friends, welcome to learn Microsoft Word. Today we are going to learn page layout. It is very simple menu. Here whenever we take a default page, then the margin is predefined. Here is the margin. This is vertical, this is horizontal. You can see here now the normal margin is 1 inch. Okay. You can also increase or decrease the margin. Suppose here we take margin half half. Suppose the first is the margin is now the margin is 1 suppose we want to reduce margin 0.5, then go to margin and select here 0.5. Okay, now the margin is begin from 0.5. As per the requirement of your page, you can take a margin. Here you can also go to custom margin, and you can with the help of top, bottom, left, right, you can also set margin as per your requirement. Here also you have a page size, letter, legal size, A4 size, A3 size, such type of size are available. Then here you have a layout. In layout, the section start from new page. Whenever we want to set the page, the section start from new page. If you want to print any book, then you can use even page, or page, etc. That is one. Even page means 2, 4, 6, or page means 1, 1, 3, 5, like this. Okay. Keep it default. Okay. Then the next part is page orientation. You can set your page as portrait or as landscape. Okay, landscape is like this, and portrait. By default, our page is portrait. Here you can say the size of your page. Whenever you want to print any data from page, then you have to set the size. The size is our default size is letter size. Then you can take A4 size. Like this, you can create a size. The next part is column. If you have a number of lines on the page, suppose here uh, Word has its own data. Therefore, if we want to use that paragraph, that data, then there is simple function write equal to rand, and you can set here number of paragraph. Here is data of Word. Okay. Now here by default is a single column. If you want to divide data into multiple columns, then here you can use two columns. Okay, you can use three columns. Number of data is divided into columns. Suppose let us take uh, multiple paragraphs. Suppose here I take paragraph of 10. Now select this text and divide into, go to page layout, and you can divide into columns, two columns. It will automatically break the column. But here our data is ready, and then uh, we set this in the column. But if you want to create a new data with the help of column, then set here single column. Suppose press Ctrl A and delete this data. Okay, now suppose I choose here two columns. Now our margin is divided into two columns. Let us type it like some demo data. Whenever you start typing, then your data is always within the column, like this. Then while you are using column, there is one rule. You have to first finish the work from first column and then go to second column. Now suppose we want to go to second column, then here we have break. Use column break. Now we are in second column. Okay. You can set one column, two column, three column, multiple columns. Okay. Again, I reduce this data to a one column. Control A and delete this. Now, suppose there are more options on column. How to use it? Let us see. So again, use the rand function. Number of columns are 5. Number of paragraphs are 5. Control A. whenever we go to more columns, then we select suppose two column, then here we have options applied to selected text or whole document. If you use selected text, okay, then this is applied to only selected text. Again, suppose here we want to take, again go to column, suppose here I use two columns, here we don't have data, then instead of whole document it means what, whole document is created into two columns. But in case what happen, here we have some heading, suppose here or let us take one object. Here we have object, text object. Okay, it has some shape fill like this. Within this we type something. Okay, we want to format it, you can do anything. Okay, take the center, and now we want to create column. Then how to create column? First you are take cursor below the given object. Here the cursor is below the given object. Then go to page layout, column, more columns, and here you have to use this point forward. Okay, now your column is created from this point. It means what, whenever you start working within the column and you want to go to new column, then let us see where the cursor is located. Now the cursor is located here because here we want only because we have set this point forward. Now again, suppose here also our work get finished, and now we want again here a single column. Again go to page layout, column, more columns, use the one, and here also use this point forward. Okay, now our text is set to a single column. Let us see. Like this you can use a number of columns within the page. Here we have break section. You can also break page. Suppose here I put cursor here and use here page break. This line is shift to new page. Okay, there are so many break. Then there is column break. You can go to next page. You can continue. Go to even page. Go to odd page, that is 135. Okay, next option is text wrapping. Text wrapping is used. Suppose you have any object within the text, in between the text or within the text, then you can separate that object from the text by using text wrapping. There are more use of text wrapping. We will see it. Okay, then there is line number. You can also set line numbers. Suppose here we use line number option. Use OK. Continuous. Here the line number is continuous. Okay, restart each page. If you want to start a new line from new page, that is suppose this option is not selected, then our next page is start from 26 because the here is 25. Like this you can use line number. If you don't want it, click on none. Then there is hyphenation. Use control A. Hyphenation means what, your word is separate, your word is continue on the next line. Here suppose I use automatic, then here is word is embedded, work is separated to another line. Suppose again hypertension is none. Here embedded, because here is no space, therefore whole the word is shift to a new line. But you use if you use hypertension, then what happen, this space is cover and the dash is used to continue the word in next line. Okay, now for paragraph you can use hypertension, indent and spacing. You can use here indent, left indent as well as right indent. Here the indent is shift. You can also use space. Suppose here I use this paragraph. space after the paragraph, space between the paragraph. Okay, after that, here is the space after the paragraph. By default, spaces keep like this. You can control space between paragraph, as well as here we have some options. These options are disabled because we don't have any object. Let us take one object. Here we have object. Now this option is enable. Suppose I want to set this object within the page. Then like this you can set this object within the page. You can also move this object, and text is shift according to the object. Like this you can set while using wrapping you can set text within the paragraph. Okay, as per the wrapping options. Suppose between the paragraph, this is also text wrapping options. Behind it you can also set behind the text. This position is also used for image. Suppose here we don't have object, and suppose here we use image. uh, you can't move this image. You have to set some text wrapping option, then only you can move this image, and you can wrap this image according to your requirement. Okay, now if you have a multiple object, then you can use bring forward, send backward, these options we have seen in insert menu. Now you can also give the alignment to object, left alignment, right alignment, center alignment to a given object. If you have multiple object, you can also use group, and you can also rotate the image. Okay, this option also we have seen in insert menu. Okay, flip horizontal, flip vertical. Okay, suppose here go to the end of the page, use here page break. Suppose you have here multiple objects. Then here you have align this object. Suppose arrow is selected, therefore left, center, right, like this, horizontally, vertically. Then if you want to set this two object, or you want to group these two object, then by with the help of control key or shift key you can select the multiple object and click on group. Now this object is grouped, and you can also rotate this object. Okay, like this. Here is very simple options of page layout menu. You have to use this option according to your requirement. Thank you for watching the lecture. We will continue in next lecture.